Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tammy and this is Happiness Created. Today's video is all about fruit. We'll get into that in just a bit. DIY number 1. I have these cutting boards I got on clearance from Hobby Lobby and one of those decor pieces from Dollar Tree, sorry. I have some of this paper that I printed out. I got it on Creative Fabrica. So I just traced the cutting boards and then I cut out the pieces of paper and then took my finger sander after they dried and took all the excess off. Now I did paint the edges of the cutting boards with just some white Waverly chalk paint. Now I have the fruit pieces that I also printed out. I used water slide paper for that. So then I realized this paper is probably not going to show up very well because of the pattern on the cardstock that I used. So here I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do that, how I'm going to line everything up. And this is when I realized, not really showing up very well, Tammy. So what I did was I took some of the white Waverly chalk paint and I just painted like a blotch. Just big enough for whatever pattern or whatever piece of fruit that I'm going to put on that particular cutting board. And you can see here how I'm doing that. And then I just slide the paper or the print off of the backing. That water slide paper, if you've never used it, it's pretty cool. So I got this adhesive burlap ribbon from Amazon, I believe. And so I just cut pieces long enough to wrap around the top. And then I just took my paintbrush and dry brushed all of the boards. Now I have this cork sheet and I love doing this with the block from Dollar Tree. I always like to add the cork to the bottom so it doesn't scratch any of the surfaces that it's going to be sitting on. So now I'm taking more of that adhesive burlap and I'm going around the edge of the rim of the decor board. You know what I'm talking about. So now I'm using some wood glue and hot glue and I just glued them together onto the decor piece and that's it. I love these. So it's lemon on one side and cherries on the other. Let me know what you guys think of this one. So this video is part of a fruit challenge. It's hosted by my sweet friend Ellie from DIY from House to Home. I will have her channel as well as a playlist linked in my description box down below. Once you're done with my video, head on down to the playlist and check out everybody's video. This is a fun one, guys. Okay, DIY number 2. This one, I have 2 of these wood block pieces. I got them at Target Dollar Spot a couple years ago. They're for Christmas. So I took 2, I painted them with crimson and then did some dry brushing with some white Waverly chalk paint. And then I cut out these decals using my Cricut and I am just placing them right in the center of these blocks. Then I'm just going to take some of this red and natural twine from the Dollar Tree. I just wrapped it around my fingers a few times and tied the center off and I'm just going to hot glue them right in place on these little blocks. And that's it for these. I think they're super cute. They would look really cute on a tier tray. Let me know what you guys think. So I wanted to let you know I am on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. I also have a Buy Me a Coffee link if you would like to support my channel that way. But either way, stop on by my social media and say hi. I would love to hear from all of you. DIY number 3. I have this sign I got at one of my local thrift stores. I painted it with the plaster, I believe it was. And then I printed this paper out. It is from just an image that I saw on Google. And I'm taking some ink, one of my ink pads that I got off of Amazon. It's in my storefront, which is in my description box. And now I ripped it apart. I colored the edge with the ink, and then I took my glue stick to adhere it to the sign, and now just taking some Mod Podge and going over the entire piece. Now I have these faux fruit pieces. There's cherries, and they also came with lemons and some cubes that look like ice cubes. And I'm just taking the cherries and I'm going to just glue them on sporadically. Then I have this ribbon. I got this ribbon from Hobby Lobby, and the red one I got from Michael's. It was 90% off. It was a Christmas clearance. I'm just doubling that up, make the awareness ribbon, cinch it in the center, and I'm going to tie it off. And then I just hot glued it right to the center of this sign. And that's it for this one. I absolutely love this sign. I think it's so adorable. Let me know what you guys think. DIY number 4. I have this image I got off of Google, like the last one, and I'm just trimming down the edges. And then I have this wood piece. It's a wood sign from Michael's. And all I'm doing is I'm adding some glue stick to the back, and I'm just going to add this picture right to the front of this sign. And then I, again, take some more of that twine and just wrap it around my fingers again, and then tie it in the center. And I'm going to hot glue it right to the top of this picture. And after I tack the tails down, that's it for this one. Super simple, super adorable. Let me know what you guys think. DIY number 5. I have this cutting board from Woodpeckers Crafts and this strawberry, which I don't end up using, and then these gorgeous stencils that I purchased from Essential Stencils. I will have their information in my description box down below, along with a coupon code for you. So I am taking this wood tint from Folk Art. It's gray, and I'm going all around this entire cutting board, front, back, all the little sides, everything. Once that's dry, I am going to take now you can see the strawberry up in the top left. I started painting it and changed my mind. So I am finding the strawberry stencil that I wanted to use, and I'm going to center it where I want it, and then I'm just going to add some tape to the sides so that it doesn't move. These stencils are amazing. I love them. I just got a ton. So yeah, you'll be seeing lots of stenciling from me. But anyway, so I did add a couple of smaller pieces of tape because I didn't want to get the green where the pink was supposed to be going. So once I tape that off, I'm going to continue with the Fern Waverly chalk paint, and I do the leaves on the top, and then I'm gonna go over it with, I believe it's called Pink Sky. I'm going to do all of the rest of the stenciling with that, minus the seeds. And then I use my rich black from Folk Art to do the seeds. And here is where the magic happens. You lift it up and it's gorgeous, guys. I love how it came out. Now, see, I was going to put that strawberry on the top, but it's just too big. So I'm taking this ribbon that I got off of Amazon, and yes, it's in my storefront down below. And I am just going to cut a piece off, and I'm going to use that red and natural twine, and I just made the awareness ribbon, cinched it in the center. I'm going to tie it off, and then I do cut a small piece to cover the twine, and I do dovetail the ends of the bow. And then once all that's done, I'm just going to hot glue it to the center of the handle. And that's it. Look how stinking adorable that is. Let me know what you guys think. DIY number 6. I have this round sign from the Dollar Tree and one of these lemon napkins. So I painted it with white Waverly chalk paint, and now I am just adding some Mod Podge, and then I will add the napkin, and I am doing it in sections, and I'm going to use the sponge method that I learned from my girl Brandy over at the DIY Struggle. I will have her channel linked below. She's amazing. You got to go check her out. Anyway, once it dried, I took my iron because there were some wrinkles that I wanted to try to work out. So I just took the iron and Just went over everything to get the wrinkles out. Now once that's done, I just take my finger sander, go around the edges just to clean up the edges, and then I just put the hanger right back on. Now, I have these letters I got from Hobby Lobby on clearance. So I spelled out sweet, and then this ribbon I got from Dollar Tree. So I cut 2 of the thicker pieces and I think just 1 of the yellow. And I'm just going to do the awareness ribbon, cinch it in the center, tie it off, and then glue it right to the top of the sign. Then I'm going to take these letters. Now they were stickers, but they weren't very sticky. So I just hot glued them onto the sign, kind of at a little bit of an angle. And is that all I did? No. So I'm tacking down the tails, and then I have those plastic lemons from Amazon, and yeah, that's it. I added a couple of them to this sign, and that's all I did for this one. And I think it's super, super cute. Let me know what you guys think of this one. DIY number 7. I don't think I've ever made a video that wasn't a mega video with this many DIYs. But anyways, so all those chunky wood pieces I got from Woodpeckers Crafts, and they sent me a bunch and I love them. So I am going to just be painting all of these different shapes. So there's a watermelon. I believe there was... Okay, we're going to do this together, guys, because I can't remember and I don't want to give you the wrong information. Now I have a lemon, and I am just going around the edge and the front with a little bit of dry brushing. Now, this one is an ice cream cone. So I did one of those, what are those called? A sugar cone. And then I am just going to paint the ice cream with pink. And then this is just a little flower, so I made a little daisy out of it. I think it's a daisy. That's what I was calling it anyways. And then I cut out this decal with my Cricut. It says Sweet Summertime. And yeah. So I painted that sign that I got from Hobby Lobby on clearance, and I painted it with white, and then I dry brushed it with the pink. I glued the sign, the Sweet Summertime sign, on the corner, and then all of the yummies on the inside of the sign. Now I have this ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree, and I am just doing the awareness ribbon. Oh, that's right. I used the pink, but I just made like a loop with the pink one. I didn't do tails with the pink one. And I'm going to layer that on top of the green ribbon, and then I will cinch it in the center with some twine. And then I just hot glued it to the top corner of this sign, and I think it's so stinking cute. I love how this one came out. You're gonna have to let me know what you think of this one. Okay, DIY number 8. This is the last one. So I have some resin and these little mini like mason jars. So I mixed up the resin, and then I have some little straws that I cut down, and then I have some little plastic fruit pieces from Amazon, and I'm just taking my like hot knife, I think it is, and I just cut some little notches so that I could glue them to the top of the cups. So I added all of the, oh my goodness, the resin. And then I'm adding some mica powder into the resin to give it the coloring that I want. So I made a pink one, an orange one, and a yellow one. And then I'm just going to dump the resin into the cups. And I used those little pieces that look like ice cubes that I explained earlier. And I hot glued the little fruit piece to the rim of the cup, added the straw, and these things are so stinking cute. Let me know what you think of these. I want to thank Ellie for hosting this really fun playlist. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a great big thumbs up for me. It really helps me out with YouTube. It lets them know that you appreciate my content and enjoy it, and they will push it out for others to enjoy as well. If you're new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, welcome. I hope you'll consider sticking around and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video. I thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me, and I will see you next time.